All right, so there's a new documentary making some pretty explosive claims. It's arguing that the biggest secret in all of human history, the fact that we are not alone, is about to be blown wide open by the very people who've been keeping it under wraps.
The film's called The Age of Disclosure, and it kicks off with this incredibly direct accusation from its director, Dan Farah. He's not pulling any punches here. He's basically setting the stage for the film's main argument, that for the last 80 years, there's been this massive, sophisticated campaign to hide the truth about non-human intelligence.
So what is this documentary actually claiming? And, who are the people making these unbelievable allegations?
Okay, so the core argument is this. For more than 8 decades, a secret, totally off-the-books program has been recovering and hiding actual physical evidence of non-human intelligence. And according to the filmmakers, this isn't just some theory. No, they're building their case on the testimony of 34 government insiders who are, right now, breaking their silence. Now, before we get any deeper, you're going to hear the term UAP a lot. It stands for Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, and it's the new official government label for what we all grew up calling UFOs. And that change in wording is totally deliberate. It's all about trying to strip away the tinfoil hat vibe and get people to investigate this stuff seriously, scientifically. The film's entire case, really, it all hangs on the credibility of these high-ranking insiders. So who are these people? Exactly. And what in the world are they claiming to have seen? Well, the film is actually narrated by Elizondo. This is the guy who ran a secret Pentagon UAP program called ATIP. And as you can see from this list, he is definitely not alone. The documentary features this just incredible lineup of officials. We're talking senators, the former director of national intelligence, a pretty heavy-hitting group.
And the claims are, they're truly staggering. This quote here is from Jay Stratton, a man who helped get the Pentagon's UAP program off the ground. It's just so direct, so unambiguous. It really sets an extraordinary tone for the entire film.
The documentary then tries to trace this whole secret history, and it all starts with the famous Roswell incident back in 1947. The film claims this was no weather balloon. They say it was a genuine recovery of a non-human craft and its pilots, and that this was the event that kick-started the entire cover-up. And at the very heart of this alleged cover-up is something the insiders call the Legacy Program. This is supposedly a deeply, deeply hidden operation that's been tasked with grabbing this crashed tech and trying to re-engineer it. An operation so secret, the film claims, that even sitting U.S. presidents have been denied full access.
So what is this technology that military pilots have been seeing for decades? Well, the film breaks it down into 5 key physics-defying characteristics. They call them the observables.
So, the film lays out what trained military observers have reported seeing, and it's pretty wild. First, hypersonic speeds, way beyond any known aircraft. Then there's instantaneous acceleration. We're talking about making sharp, right-angle turns without slowing down. The G-forces would be impossible for any human pilot. These things also have what they call low observability. No heat signature, no sonic boom. Then there's transmedium travel, the ability to move from the air into the water and out to space like it's nothing. And finally, anti-gravity. They just seem to defy it, with no wings, no engines, no visible means of propulsion at all. But then the film presents a 6th, and honestly, a far more disturbing observable: biological effects. It features a Stanford immunologist who claims he's examined military personnel with severe, unexplained injuries. We're talking internal brain scarring, after they had close encounters with these phenomena.
But as you can probably guess, these incredible stories have been met with a huge wall of skepticism. Because for all the high-level witnesses, critics keep pointing to one crucial missing piece: hard physical evidence.
And this slide right here really gets to the heart of the whole controversy. The film's creators are arguing that the best proof you can have is credible people putting their entire careers and reputations on the line. But the critics and scientists, they push back, saying, look, stories are not data. No matter who tells them, they aren't the same as verifiable physical proof.
And you can see this deep divide perfectly in the film's reviews from critics. They are all over the map. You have some calling it totally convincing, a game changer, and then you have others who just dismiss it as 2 hours of sensationalism and claims you just can't prove.
Okay, but let's just for a minute, let's assume the film's claims are true. According to the people in it, why does bringing this secret out into the light matter so much right at this moment?
While the film argues the stakes are enormous. First, there's national security. Apparently, there's a secret race going on to reverse engineer this technology before our adversaries do. Second, there's a potential for a massive technological revolution. Think limitless clean energy. And finally, there's the huge societal impact. Just confirming we're not alone could challenge everything we believe about religion, science, and our place in the cosmos.
And the stakes are put in some really stark terms. Jay Stratton compares this secret race to the Manhattan Project, the project that built the atomic bomb. But he suggests this is even bigger, calling this technology the atomic weapon on steroids.
Ultimately, the film leaves us with this final, really profound question. It goes beyond the secret programs, the tech, the geopolitics, and it just asks if we as a species are truly prepared for a world where we find out we are no longer the only intelligent life we know.